Hello ladies and gentlemen, it is me Logan, aka Frostfire, your resident 300k Akali main, here to give my thoughts on the item Hextech Gunblade. Recently this item has seen a spike in popularity on a few champions, mainly Leblanc and Ahri, and as an Akali main I'm extremely concerned about what Riot plans to do with this item, as currently Gunblade is the only reason Akali is even allowed to exist right now. First of all, let's talk about why Leblanc and Ahri, two champions with no AD scalings, are buying and using this item. The answer is quite simple. Gunblade's active is essentially a 5th ability in itself, and on LeBlanc it makes up for the lost damage on her dash and ult because of Rickless's decision to gut LeBlanc's W. The 40% slow also lets said champions hit their important skill shots, i.e. LeBlanc Chain and Ahri Charm, a lot easier. And the spell vamp gives really good sustain and has special synergy with LeBlanc's passive. Now let's talk about why I give a crap. I give a crap because recently Riot Meddler said that Gunblade is on their list of things they want to assess. And boy oh boy, if Riot Rickless is in charge of changing Gunblade stats, I'm just gonna straight up uninstall. But Nazi bashing and Hitler memes aside, this does bring up some actual concern. How are they going to nerf Gunblade so it's worse on LeBlanc and Ahri while keeping it good on Akali? There's no way that they'll actually directly nerf said champions, as we all know Riot loves to nerf items that champions use rather than directly nerfing the champions themselves. So I'm 80% sure that they're going to nerf Gunblade, but how can they nerf Gunblade while keeping Akali viable? Well, I have a couple of ideas, and since Riot Rickless is just as silver as I am equally as qualified to speak on this topic. Let's get into it. So, in my personal opinion, Riot is going to do one of three things. The first thought that came into my head is that Riot is going to nerf the AP and bring the AD up. So it'll have now, let's say, 65 AP and 50 to 60 AD. This would discourage Ahri and LeBlanc to buy this item, but it would still hurt Akali. While Akali is hybrid in nature, she still only has one AD scaling ability, her E. So if Riot wanted to keep Akali playable, they would have to buff her AD ratios and possibly, if she's too weak, buff her existing AP ratios and maybe add an AD scaling onto her ultimate. But there is another way that Riot could handle this. Another option is they could just straight up nerf the item and buff Akali to the point that she doesn't rely on Gunblade anymore. I am personally very much against this because an Akali without spell vamp is not an Akali at all. And if she gets to the point where she doesn't need Gunblade to survive, that opens up a literal wormhole of toxic AP build possibilities that could lead to Akali getting straight up nerfed until her rework or reach permaban status. Think about it, if Akali had the damage to make up for the loss of the Gunblade active and the sustain to make up for her lack of spell vamp, she would basically become Kha'Zix 3.0 and become the embodiment of literal 1000 AP shots, one-shots cops called Fire Department here, I got raped. But there is still a third option, and that option is Riot leaves Akali the fuck alone and nerfs Ahri and LeBlanc. Now, I know that this actually happening is about as likely as Riot releasing Project fucking York, but it's still the best option if you think logically and get your head out of your fucking Bronze 5 ass. Now, turn the music off. There is another option. This is literally not going to happen, so why include it? But there is hope. I believe that all will be okay if they revert LeBlanc! There, I said it! LeBlanc got Rickless just as hard as Akali, Fizz, Rengar, and Kennen. Make it to where LeBlanc doesn't need the active of Gunblade to do actual damage. Make her ult like it was before. Stop shoving the idea of deceitful gameplay down LeBlanc main's throats and make LeBlanc great again. We can do it. Together we can make the champions Rickless ruined great again. I believe in us. My name is Logan, aka Frostfire, and I hope you enjoyed me screaming at my microphone and rambling about a fictional item in a fictional game, and white knighting mains for a champion that I don't even fucking play. Akali animation vid, and some other shit coming as soon as my lazy ass gets around to doing it. My name is Logan, aka Frostfire, and I hope you enjoyed. Peace.